Because, you know, as all tykes do, we disobey rules.
They do the exact opposite.
Yep, do the exact opposite. What's that? Don't get wet? Okay, get 'em wet. Hello there. Welcome to Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. We continue our trek through the belly of the Yoob. And here we have our co-host who doesn't see... Wow! DreamWorks films.
Wow!
Help! Oh, what have we got here? This is gross.
Well, there's nothing gross about the
Ouch.
human body.
Dark, too. And they got converted into eggs.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's how the Shroobs want it to work. And the Shroobs do what the Shroobs do.
Hey, what came first? The Yoshi or
Well,
the egg?
I am stupid mortified. There's an egg factory in this beast's torso cavity. This is vile Shroob work. We must do whatever it takes to free the captive Yoshis. Not only that, we need to find Bowser and his precious belly. Back to adventure! Well, it all started with a Yoshi egg in Super Mario World back in 1991, so I guess the egg came first. Although, in Yoshi's Island, the prequel to Super Mario World, Mario landed on their island and the Yoshis were already born. So in that context, I do believe the Yoshis came forth, and then the egg.
Well, just like in here, the Yoshis came first and then the egg. They were put into eggs.
Yes. Food for thought.
But yeah, DreamWorks films
Yeah, you've seen one.
that I know of.
Shark Tale? Don't tell me you've seen Shark Tale.
No, I don't even know what that
God,
is.
it's not good. It is not good at all.
Yeah, like literally the only one I can remember is Shrek.
They did Ants.
I think I might have seen ants like once.
Well, there you go. That's something. The Bee Movie?
I have not seen the Bee Movie.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of memes from the Bee Movie.
So is everyone else. What makes you special?
Ew. Someone needs to eat.
Nah, I already ate. Just wanted to spit some venom your way.
Did they do like non-animated films?
The company did, but like not the studio. So...
So I feel like it'd be weird that I've seen like 2 DreamWorks movies.
maybe it's just not your shtick.
I mean, I really like Shrek. It's not that I don't like the humor or like the animation or...
Yeah. Have you ever seen Spirit?
No.
Stallion of the Cimarron? My sister loves that movie. I think it's decent. Seen The Croods. Well, well.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, go for it. Google the history of DreamWorks.
DreamWorks movies.
Like, I like most of their product.
Okay, so...
Like, Disney has better trailers, but I feel like DreamWorks has better movies. Especially
Okay,
as of late.
I did see Trolls.
Oh. Okay.
Shrek. Okay, so we have How to Train Your Dragon, Madagascar, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda, Shrek, The Croods, Home. I don't even know what that is.
That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. Oh, Rise of the Guardians.
I did see The Boss Baby.
Ah! How was that?
Eh.
Eh?
I mean,
okay.
it had some funny moments.
All right.
Trolls World Tour. I haven't seen all of Rise of the Guardians. I know that your sister had it playing during Christmas.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't get to like watch all of it.
I like that movie.
Abominable, Turbo, Megamind, Penguins of Madagascar, Over the Hedge, Shark Tale.
You know, they have masterpieces and they have like
Road to El Dorado, Monsters vs. Aliens, the B-movie, Prince of Egypt, Spirit, Pants, Captain Underpants,
Oh yeah? Huh.
Bilby, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. All the Shreks.
All the Shreks. Oh yeah. Shrek was a thing for a while. The Shrek
all the
Halloween
Shreks,
special.
all the How to Train Your Dragons.
The Shrek Christmas special.
Puss in Boots.
I think How to Train Your Dragon got a frickin' television show on Netflix.
Me and My Shadow. Okay.
Nope, don't remember that
All
at
of the
all.
Kung Fu Pandas, apparently. Flushed away.
That has Hugh Jackman.
It's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, I've literally seen less than a handful of these.
Well.
I've always wanted to see, like,
We'll
the
have to
How
go
to
through
Train Your
them.
Dragon.
Yeah.
And they have the second one on Netflix, but not the first one. And it makes me really angry. And I'm like, why would you do that? It's... Obviously, so you go buy the first one, and then you can watch the second one on the stream. It's a ploy.
The whole thing was a
This game.
plot. Okay, so we gotta find a way to malfunction this machine and save those Yoshis. Well, nothing here? Alright, here's some eggs.
Okay.
And some broken glass. Ah, okay. There's another kidney stone. They're trying to push that away. But they need a few more Yoshis. I'm betting they're the ones in these eggs. Babies,
Launch them, toddlers!
do your thing. Oh boy. Alright, don't get wet. I guess that means we get them wet. Because, you know, as all tykes do, we disobey rules.
They do the exact opposite.
Yep, do the exact opposite. What's that? Don't get wet? Okay, get them wet.
Oh, I see
Okay.
what you have to do. Okay.
Yeah, so as the adults, you have to launch the egg up there, and then as the babies, you have to shoot the water. And you gotta time it just right so you
Ooh.
can smack it and crack it. Luckily, you have as many tries as you'd like, because when you run out of water, you can always go back and
Yeah,
fill
and
back
just
up.
Get more.
There we go,
Okay,
there's
yeah.
one. Wow, tight fit.
Okay, and you only have to hit it once.
you're all here. You want to roll this thing? Is that it? Let's do it.
Well, we can tell which Yoshi no one likes, Mr. Obvious.
Dang it. Come on.
Go and get my water.
We just got one more egg. Come on, baby Mario. Show them your stuff. Gotta crack that one sometime.
There you go.
Sweet. Ew, that was gnarly. Aha! Found you! We gotta roll another. You know, I always wonder what the Japanese version of some of this dialogue is. Like, they're not gonna use words like gnarly. All right, now we can move on. All right.
I'm sure they have an equivalent to, like, gnarly.
Sometimes, but you'd be surprised how you'd see like the Japanese version of an anime or game, and like the dialogue is actually much more mature in context.
Oh, yeah.
And then like
Well,
you read the
because
English version,
them-
it's just like yabba dabba dub dub.
Their culture in general matures much faster than we do
Yeah.
in the United States. Even like from what I've read, based on articles and different things of culture that I've read, I've never actually discussed with a person from Japan.
Yeah.
But for everything that I've read, school-age children are tasked with cleaning their school.
Okay.
You know, you don't employ a janitor. It's up to those children to learn. You use it, you clean it. So they wipe down their desks, they sweep the floors, they mop their floors, they clean their cubbies. They don't have a janitor that goes around and picks up after them like we do.
Okay.
Like, their philosophy is, yes, you can be a kid, you can have fun like a child,
Yes.
but you also have to learn the responsibilities.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like in the United States, it's very much like we shelter children so much that adulthood is almost a shock. Which is why we have like this generation of people that are like, I'd like to, cancel my subscription to adulthood.
Yeah.
Because we don't learn any of those skills. We aren't tasked with the responsibility as children. We are left
it's
to
like
be
that
children.
post about like, oh look, this class is teaching them how to change a tire. This is something that more schools should do.
Yeah. Well, like life skills in general. Like there are kids that don't know how to write a check.
Yeah, I was thankful that I learned that in school. How to write a check. Like someone actually from the bank came in
And
to
taught
teach us
you
how to write a check.
But like, not only that, but like how to do your taxes.
Yeah.
No one teaches you how to do taxes.
Yeah, that's always weird.
like, they're important life lessons that we should know how to do, but no one teaches you how to do it. How to apply for a loan. How to buy a house, how to buy a car. Like, no one teaches you those types of things. Like, we are left to be kids until it's unacceptable for us to be kids.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a shell shock. Whereas in Japan, they start much earlier. Like, kids are allowed to be kids, of course, but they do have responsibility.
Well, it's like what Neil deGrasse Tyson said. He said, you spend the first couple years learning how to walk and talk, and the rest of your life people
Being
want to
told
tell
to
you to
shut up
and sit down.
Like,
And like Neil deGrasse Tyson is a fascinating person. If you can get
I
him on
really-
something passionate,
yeah, I really
he could
like
go
listening
on
to him
for
talk.
hours.
I know, like, not everyone likes him.
I think most people don't like him because he will talk over you. Like, he just gets so focused on what he's talking about
feel
that
like
you
it's a
can't get a
passion
word
thing,
in
though.
edgewise. I see it that way, but some people don't.
Well, because there are times, like, even when you get passionate about stuff and you'll talk over me or,
Oh, yeah.
like,
I
interrupt
know.
me or something. But I do the same thing. If you get
Right.
me on a roll about something I'm passionate about, it's like, it's almost like you have to get it out before, A, you forget what you want to say.
Yes.
Or before someone else makes a point to change the subject and you can't say it anymore.
Exactly,
So
because
it's
that's
like-
happened God knows how many times.
So I don't necessarily. It's one thing if you're having polite conversation and you keep getting interrupted or talked over or things like that. Then it's like that person might just not know that that's rude
Yeah.
or might not know that they do that. Some people are bothered by it. Some people aren't. Like,
Well, yeah, it's a very perspective thing.
yeah,
So, like, I could see where people that don't like Neil, he does not like.
the thing that I've heard about him is that he's pretentious, or he thinks that like he knows everything. And I'm like, I don't get that. I feel like he's a seeker of knowledge.
Yeah,
So, like, he's the type of person that just enjoys learning.
yeah, he's very confident. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But I don't see it as arrogance. I
don't-
really don't.
And I don't think it's a bad thing either. Like, you should be confident in your knowledge, especially, like, if you've worked so hard to earn it. Like, I don't know. I really, really like him.
I do too. Like, I've seen like quite a few videos, and like you showed me the one special that was hosted by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I was just like, oh yes,
There's space.
yep, more of this guy, please.
I love it.
I love how passionately he speaks.
Also, I like the way he speaks.
Okay,
Like, his actual speaking patterns.
okay.
I don't know if you've ever listened to someone where you enjoy what they're saying, but you much rather would have read it than listen to them. I don't know if that's ever happened to you.
Sometimes.
Or, like, it's either just how they speak, or their tone, or their pitch, their pacing, whatever. Like, they have great things to say, but listening to them, you're just...
Some authors and celebrities come to mind, but yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, you really enjoy what they have to say, though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Neil has both. Like, I like listening to him.
Mhm.
Like, he has an enjoyable speaking pattern.
Yeah.
But also interesting things to say.
I agree. Him and like Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Denzel Washington is just like, he's not woke, he's awake.
Yeah. See, like, that's the thing. I about the whole woke movement. I feel like if you have to tell people you're woke, you're not really woke. You might be on the way to being there.
I think like there comes a time when like you have to say something of substance and not just use a buzzword for the sake of feeling important.
Yeah.
But like there's so much more we could get into that topic. It's such a broad topic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And like honestly a messy one at that considering the current climate.
Yeah.
So we'll dip our toes as we can and see if someone chops this up and chops us together with another phrase and it's just like, well, we're famous,
not what
but
we said.
well, we got popular. Something blew up for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And like that's just gonna happen now because like it's not just a celebrity thing. Like everyone has to watch what they say because people are just like lurking for like waiting for you to slip up. But we all have skeletons in our closet, and I think you just have to address these things, apologize, but most importantly, like show improvement, like show that you learned your lesson.
See, that's
how you learn from failing.
That's what I feel really bad about celebrities who get canceled based on things that they've done in the past.
Yeah, not now, but things like, done in the past.
Especially things that they don't do repetitively, like it was a one-time action that they did or said something, and then they've atoned for that since then.
Yeah.
But it's brought
you must
back
have
up.
Heard.
Yeah, it's brought back up, and people just are like, well, you're a terrible person.
Here you go.
It's like the society has no room for redemption.
Give me some goodies.
It just is sad. So, like, I feel bad for some of those celebrities.
We should be getting out of here soon, right? Well, I think one of the most important thing is conversation.
Yeah.
With all these. And I think what we're losing, thanks to the internet, is like everyone is in a debate mode. Everyone wants to be like on a YouTube video to where it's like a debate.
Well, I don't even think it's debate mode anymore. It's literally cancel mode of like, you were wrong and there's no room for discussion.
Part of that, but the other part is like what makes matters worse is when there is a discussion, it's someone always has to win.
Yeah.
Someone always has to lose.
It's never agree to disagree.
Which, like, there's just not allowed to be a conversation anymore. Anthony Mackie, the guy who plays Falcon, spoke on this very briefly. It's just like the reason why like there's all these tensions with all these issues is because it boils down to that. Hold on, by boogity, I'll bust you out of there.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
Hey, hang on. Who are you guys? That's what I'm asking. Who are you? What? Toadbert? Did you say my name's Toadbert?
Mario's like, God damn it,
Toad
don't
from the Mushroom Kingdom.
know your own
Princess
name?
Peach. Time machine? Oh, yeah. What the heck? Ow! Ow! Oh! Thinking hard. The past is a total blank. It makes my mind hurt. No matter how hard I try, I can't remember a thing. Wait, no, I just lied. There is one thing. Every once in a while, a dim memory surfaces. I drew this picture of the image, my brain art. Made it in Photoshop. Woohoo. I honestly don't have a clue what that is. What I do know is that it scares my cap off. I think that's the reason my memory is blank. I can't bear to remember.
Well, come here, cat.
Alright, so we got Toadbert's drawing.
Don't step on my skirt.
One day I just woke up in the Yoshi's village.
I told you not to.
Then that huge lizard snarked us all down.
Oh.
Huh? These eggs? My friends, the Yoshis, are trapped inside them. And the Yoshis that were in eggs are probably going to be reborn as monsters. Holy purr. I've got to hurry and get them out of there, but... There's this huge, nasty thing in the bag who's guarding the exit.
So they are going out the exit.
What? You're gonna take that thing out? Are you out of your tree? It's big and scary, and it smells really weird.
You just hear Milo purring.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Man, who are you guys?
Let's go. Yahoo.
We're gonna save the day. But to conclude, like Anthony Mackie made it important, just like listening is so important. The smartest person in the room is the one who listens.
Yeah.
And like that's really all you can take away. Like look up Anthony Mackie's interview on like social issues. And I think he has like the best approach on it. So yeah, see you guys in the next part. Thanks for joining our TED Talk.
This has been Pupcorn's TED Talk.